We have here a wild Alaskan cod tenderloin, which I've cut into 3 pieces. We're going to season this with a little bit of salt and pepper and a little olive oil, pop it into a 400-degree oven and cook it a good 15 to 18 minutes. The salmon we're going to cook at the same time, but we're going to put it in a little bit later because of its thickness, or thinness in this case. It will cook faster. So we'll pull the cod out halfway through and pop in the salmon. The cod you want to cook all the way through. Whitefish should not be served medium rare or medium. It should be cooked through. The cod is a little bit forgiving because of the oil content in it. If you add a minute or two to it, it still stays very flaky and moist. The salmon, on the other hand, you want to cook to a medium rare or medium, and particularly the sockeye salmon that we have here, you'll see it has very little of the fat streaks, so this will dry out. So a little bit on the underdone side is better. So salt, pepper, oil, 400-degree oven, probably about 15 minutes, and probably about 8 to 10 minutes for this. So take some salt, sprinkle a little bit on. Take a little pepper, turn it, do both sides. Take a little bit of oil. Now I'm not spreading this all over because I'm not cooking the salmon yet, and so I don't want that oil to burn. So it's just enough really for the cod. Move that a little. That a little. And we'll just take the brush. I'm going to pop this in the oven now. And yes, even though I'm a professionally trained cook, I use timers. It's very, very easy to lose track of time, and you're doing something else, and it's very nice to have that little bell go off and remind you that something else is cooking. So I use timers constantly. Now I'll just season these with pepper. And I'm only going to season one side of this skinny little guy. This one I'm going to curl and bake it that way. In about 10 minutes we'll pop these in the oven, brushed with a little bit of oil to join our cod tenderloin, and then we'll top them with the compound butters. We'll put a lemon dill on the salmon, and we're going to put a garlic herb on the cod. We took the cod out, and it's been in about 12 minutes. It's still a little resistant to my touch, which means that it's not quite fully cooked. Whoops. Let me put some oil here. Let's brush that. Let's put our salmon on. Now, I have a little thin end here that I'm just going to fold over to add a little thickness so that it cooks evenly. Pop that back in the oven. Try it for about 6 minutes. Our fish is done. We want to put the compound butter on the fish immediately. So we're just going to leave it on the tray here so that the butters will melt on top of the hot fish. We'll plate later. So cut some very thin coins. You can unwrap it if you want, or you can just cut and then just take off the wrapper. Okay, so right on top of the hot fish fillet. Okay, we're ready to plate. Let me know how you like the compound butters on the fish fillets. Leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching Honey Pies Recipes and letting me bring my kitchen to yours.